I guess I wouldn't even think about it. It was so much in my mind.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
bitch done went and got a plate.
What is this?
What is this, honey?
Hold on, let me refill my wine.
I mean, shit. Let me refill my shit too.
Shit,
Hold
let me
on.
go to the restaurant. I'll be back. I'm
Y'all
going to
shit. Now to finish my cocktail. It's a stop the key. Hold on.
Start calling this bitch Chase Bravo. This bitch developing 17 shows at once.
I'm not mad at that actually.
She has notes. She
I
knows
just
what her favorite looks was. She knows who was ugly. This has been the highlight of my week. I caught up on Legendary just in case y'all asked me shit on Legendary.
We love a prepared queen. I know that's why.
All right, let's dive into this shit. Let's go ahead and knock out this good old episode of. Oh, that was a new one. We did it at the same time. What's up, y'all? Here we are. Oh my God. It is not just 3 screens this time. We have 4. You know, there really aren't 3 dreams. 4. Welcome back to another episode of Dragon. And we have a special guest here today by the name of none other than Drew Friday.
Hi, you all. Whistle, your favorite cousin on your daddy's side.
Now, what's been going on, Drew? Now, you've been busy as fuck out here on the scene doing these shows, out here on Chasing Reality season 5, doing your thing. Tell us more about that. What you been up to?
You know, just being the Portia of the group, I hope.
Come on, the Portia, the fun one. Please don't go snatching nobody wigs. We ain't got to do all that.
We have not filmed the reunion yet, so let's hope.
Drew, I have one question for you.
Yes.
Is anybody on the cast a slut from the 90s?
You ain't saying from the 90s.
That's all I need to know.
Yes.
Questions that need answers.
Yes. I'm
We
a
love it.
slut from the 90s.
Yes.
But thank you for joining us on this episode of Dragon so we can discuss episode 4 of RuPaul's Drag Race this all-winter season. But yeah, so before we get started in this thing, I want to go ahead and say thank you all for tuning in, for all of your views, all your likes, shares, and subscribes. Subscriptions. Yes, you can keep that in there because I'll get no fuck and I ain't doing it again. Make sure you go ahead and hit that like button, also that subscribe button. Tell a friend, tell a foe, tell a hoe. Before we get started, I also want to take a moment and shout out. It is June, officially Pride Month.
Hi, gay.
Ooh, shout out to all you gay bitches. So we're gonna go ahead and dive into this set real quick and discuss this good old crazy ass, stupid ass episode of All Star.
It wasn't my favorite.
Me either. No.
It was very lackluster.
It was a filler episode for me. It was very filler.
Definitely a filler.
Let's go ahead and dive in. So this episode, we saw Jaida Essence Hall win the last lip sync battle. She blocked Jinx, Monsoonetta, and
Very smart.
very, very smart. Because if she did not, she already knew. She already fucking knew. And just like she said in the show, she said, bitch, Jinx had already announced, bitch, this is my only weakness. And probably she shouldn't have said that because them bitch got them bitches wheels turning.
All the bitches really just need to do is just keep blocking her. They really just need to keep blocking Jinx.
I mean, if they're going to have all these acting and improv challenges, and which they probably will with this Legend season, like they're going to have to. Otherwise, she gonna take it again.
I didn't think that she should have won last night. I really thought it was going to be the Vivian and Evie. I enjoyed Evie's performance more than I enjoyed.
So, yeah, let's talk about it. Now, the moment Jinx entered the fucking room,
girl, with the door, I couldn't take it.
The door bit. I was already on the floor with the door bit alone. I was like, she's about to fucking carry, and I can't do it. I'm dying already.
It was so good. She was so good. So when she walked in that door, started flapping, I was like, this is stupid. It's
Like
stupid.
talking about Roman.
Very much if Drew Barrymore played the Three Little Pigs.
Mhm.
Okay, so realistically, out of that group with Jaida, it goes from BB, Jaida, then Jinx.
You know, one thing I like about Jaida is that she's not afraid to make an absolute fool of herself. And I like that. Like, and it's not like she's in on the joke, but even when she's not in on the joke, because sometimes she's a full airhead, like when she fucks up like that, she don't take it serious. She's like, okay, like whatever. Like,
Right.
and I
Yeah.
like about her. She's free, and I like that.
How blended the nose was.
Oh, she
Yo,
was
did
amazing.
you catch that? That
Yeah.
blend was nasty. I was like, nose where? This bitch got a whole snout and it's contoured and contoured to that face. She ate that the fuck up. She really
Can we
did.
say also, and you know, I got this from Buster just now, just reminded me. Compared to Monet's nose, what the fuck was that?
Monet's nose is over here.
So you know that's why Jaida said, did any of y'all practice y'all makeup looks before y'all got out here, or do y'all just be winging it?
Right.
Oh, right. You know what?
I have a note about that later, but we'll get to that
Yeah.
when she said that and that execution. But it's just a little tidbit, but I ain't gonna go the end on her too much.
And you know what? I think we might have the same tidbit because, like, for me, I was like, almost bitch, because
Over it.
I was like, I was like, how you do all of that and don't?
Listen, we'll get to that. But anyway,
It's about Monet and that damn wig.
Speaking of Monet, yes, no.
Talking about Jaida and not complete.
Oh, back here. Okay.
Child,
So we'll get to that, but y'all not gonna read Jaida for not getting back here, okay? I got why she ain't get back there.
I hope her wig is secure because she getting dragged today. She getting
No,
dragged.
I got why she didn't get back there though. As a drag queen, I understand.
Okay.
All
All right, cool. We'll get there. My bad. I don't want to, cool. All right. Yes, all right.
All I'm gonna say is we're about to drag it. Speaking of Monet's Monazal. That's what we'll call her.
Nasal?
Bitch, that nose was wrong. Okay. The more you got into that fucking nose, it was wrong. And I couldn't even really focus on her performance because the fucking prosthetics were so bad.
I wasn't really excited by Monet's performance this time. And she usually is kind of funny.
I wasn't excited about Monet in this episode at all. I didn't. We'll get to her look.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie to you. When I watched Monet's performance, and there was a couple, and I watched her runway, I was like, I started remembering what you did to her last episode, MK, and how you dragged her to and fro. And I was like, it's gonna happen again. He's gonna do it again. He gonna do it again.
It was just, it just wasn't right. Monet wasn't right. Now we get to the scene stealer of the whole episode, Evie fucking Oddly.
Evie was on her shit.
Listen, I don't know, again, and maybe it was partly because of the boogeyman was in there somewhere deep down. But when he's doing that fucking harsh ass, the wolf can't really howl there. I was just oozing.
So attractive.
And I don't know why.
So attractive.
His daddy child, that's what that is. That motherfucker fine as frog hair, permed on practice, bitch. That motherfucker fine. I'm sorry.
Listen, and like, I think out of everybody, like, Evie was eating that fucking character up with the bitch putting her leg up on the podium, licking between the legs and shaking and scratching.
Yeah.
Like, to take the big bad wolf reference and dumb it down, it's like, bitch, it's just a dog.
Yeah.
And be able
That's
to
it.
fucking like translate that on film.
Yeah.
Fucking genius. And I don't understand how the fuck that bitch did not win.
I don't think anybody caught when Monet came and they kissed. I really needed one of them to lick each other.
Yes.
That would have took me.
That would have sold it. That would have sold it.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Evie did great.
Yo.
Evie did a great job. Like,
It was method acting at its best. Like a
Mhm.
lot of the fucking improv skills on this episode, I just really have to give it to everybody because motherfuckers stayed in character. They drove that shit home. nobody like really fumbled too much. Of course, there were weaker people, but everybody was on their shit this episode for real.
And this might just be me. Do y'all think this challenge went on a little too long though?
Yes.
No? Okay, yes.
I do.
I think with improv, you have to give it time to develop because there's no script, there's no timing, there's no, all right, hit this line, this is when the moment hits. So you just don't know where it's gonna go. So imagine what the shit actually was when they were filming it before they edited it.
My thing is, it was just one group that was better than the other.
That part.
So who do you think was better, Evie Oddly 1 or Evie Oddly 2? Which one was better?
Evie Oddly 1.
I agree.
Oddly 2. That group, Shea Coulee was just
Yeah.
I was surprised at her.
Wait.
No, I'm sorry.
You like Shay's performance?
Huh?
You like Shay's performance?
No.
Okay, so I feel like
I'm starting to. Shay is getting on my nerves. I didn't like her performance this week. I was disappointed in her snatch game. You did such a good season, your All-Star season.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're coming back this season and it's just very mediocre. Even down to your fashion. You have better fashion.
no, I think Shay just actually has competition this time. Like Shay didn't have any competition in All Stars, and she didn't have any competition in her season. She had competition this time, and so like,
I looked at it
the
that way.
typical Shea Coulee-ness that we get against these other bitches, it's just like, oh, we need more. So
I agree with Drew.
yeah,
This entire episode, like Shay didn't do anything for me. And to be honest with you, we'll get there, but when she came out on that runway, I laughed. I laughed really, really hard. Like when I tell you, like I laughed until I cried, and I was like, and Buster was like looking at me, and I was like, yo, I can't wait to get on camera and drag this shit tomorrow. It's like
Because
funny. I was like, what is? We'll get there.
I'm going to defend Shay this time. I'm going to defend her on this episode because her character as Mama Bear was supposed to be like this Karen, like
right.
Mama. So sticking to the script and her improv, like how she got up there, like it was just a little bit antics of like her saying that she can't call animal control as a mama bear, as a black bear, like just like putting those little, what's the word I'm looking for? Those little gems in there of like kind of reversing. It's kind of like the whole Get Out effect. When you're a black person, but it's like you're making it like these are the things I complain about as a white person, I guess, in a sense, like the whole reversal of the roles. I got it. I enjoyed it. Was it winning material? No.
She's lucky. She's lucky that you're not doing the bottom two this season because she'd have been lip syncing tonight.
She definitely would have.
Yeah.
That's real.
Honestly,
that's what's frustrating me about this season is that the judges are just all saying nice shit. Read these hoes.
I mean, you don't want to do that because you gotta think about it as RuPaul, for her to crown these queens and say they were the best of the best, and then to have them come on the show and you read them, it's kind of like, well then bitch, why
the best of the best. Read these hoes. Nobody's going home. Read these hoes. You done read me and everything else. Now all you're gonna do is tell me that I'm good. No, read these hoes.
I get that.
These hoes are the top notch.
Because it's
these hoes. Because now, when I go on next season and you try, Michelle, you say shit to me. You say shit to me about my snout not being blended. Monet's wasn't blended.
Listen, I want y'all to realize something real quick. She's literally sipped 2 sips of this mimosa, and it's all in
As a drag queen, I'm looking for the critiques.
Yeah. No, I get that. So then we get down to the other bitch. We already talked about Jinx. We get down to the other bitch who won top 2. Fucking the Vivian.
I love the Vivian.
Yeah, man. She did that. When she was another one when they were discussing their characters, and she said what she was going to do, and she was like, she's going to be dressed up with the pigtails. She's going to be really like deep, like Scottish voice. Like that shit sent me. Like we actually rewound that shit to watch it again because it was so fucking funny. Like
because she wore that the fuck out. It was effortless. Effortless. The bitch just switched, like she stayed so much to care. Bitch, you gave me Little Red Riding Hood, motherfucking Goldilocks, and Hansel and Gretel, and this other bitch named Helga. What the fuck are we? This bitch is nuts. I was laid the fuck out.
That bitch, when she put the hood on and diving around, she did it so smooth.
Yeah,
in one frame. I don't even care when she run the runway. She can look terrible on the runway. She just went, to me.
She murked it. When that bitch said I lost my way because I keep eating all the fucking crumbs, I was done. Flatline. I was like, bitch, how did you tie that whole story in? Like, get out of here. Get rid of her. I'm sick of it. Shit.
The way she tied in all those characters really blew my mind. Like, that takes a special type of skill.
Yeah.
Like, for her to take all those different characters she made and that she did, like, and effortlessly deliver. But it should have been the Vivian and Iveta. And that's it. And I'm gonna keep saying it, and I'm gonna keep saying it, and I'm gonna keep saying it. But yeah, so let's dive into these looks so we can finish up this episode. Thank God we only have 8 queens to review instead of 17.
God. Do y'all know last week, like the editing process for me, like I ain't gonna lie, I cursed a few times. I was like, why so many fucking looks for this goddamn show?
Those episodes are always a struggle to fucking even talk about, and I know it's hell for you to edit. I guess I wouldn't even think about it. It was so much in my mind.
Yeah.
This bitch that went and got a plate, bitch.
What is this?
I am not mad, Drew. Get your fucking life. I know that's right.
What you eating, bitch? Give me some.
Is it biscuits and eggs and grits and shit? What's that?
Egg whites and biscuits, bitch.
Come on.
You know what I love? This network is very black and very gay, and this right here is some nigga shit, and I love it.
Let's dive into it while you eat your motherfucking food, and bitch, I want to see the crumbs like the Vivian and all, bitch. I want to see this.
It's ridiculous.
So true. I would like for you to do the honors with leading this off, since this is your girl. We're gonna dive into these looks.
Yes.
Starting off with none other than Jaida Essence Hall, asking, do you guys practice your makeup? When she said, do you practice your makeup? What I would like to know is, do you only practice your makeup in the front, or do you practice your makeup for the back when you turn around and walk back to the runway? But you let me know.
Ooh. I can just call me a punk ass bitch. That's what I feel like I heard. I feel like Tasha Mack. Of applause, standing ovation. First of all, how's the lady gonna reach back? Excuse me. How's the lady gonna reach?
See how the devil tried to get you? That was not of the Lord. That was not of the Lord.
How was she getting back? How was Jaida getting back here? She can't see shit.
We're making excuses for our fave. That is not fair. Because
I am saying that was an estimated choice.
It was the incorrect choice, though. It was incorrect.
No, it was correct, because you have to also remember they have probably about an hour.
Fuck all that. Fuck all that.
No, because you know what? I don't do makeup, but I'm gonna say this. I cut my own hair, I fade my own hair, and I do the back myself. And I don't have nobody coming to help me to get my blend together. And I can cut my hair. Wait. I cut my hair in under an hour. So if I can stand my back to a mirror and hold a mirror and cut my hair with the other hand, I don't want to hear nothing from Miss Queen, who won $100,000 from her living room, telling me that she can't get the back of her goddamn neck. I don't want to hear it. Another thing, she is in the room full of her friends that she could have said, hey girl, I know we kumbaya in this season, right? Ain't nobody going home, so you should have no problem getting the back of my neck for me. This look was amazing. It was amazing until she turned around. And I was like, why didn't you finish it? So no.
It took me out. It took me out. No shade.
It looked unfinished. I'm sorry.
I love you, Drew. I love you, boo. But
it was unfinished. Y'all saw her in that workroom. Stress the fuck out. Bitch, I don't know how this read her for not covering the back of her neck.
I think it would have been.
Much, bitch.
It would have been different had she walked down the runway and walked back facing the front. Don't show what's not done. I'm just saying. Listen, Drew, stop fighting for her.
It's incorrect. She's a legend. She's a legend. I'm sorry. That type of stuff. See that? No, you said you wanted the hoes to get critiqued and had this regular season. They would have read her.
This is a mug, bitch.
Oh, the mug was stamped. The mug was stamped until we got to the other side where the water ran out. She started sweating. We had the brown
That paint is not easy to work with.
I get it.
So you can't. The more you palette on, you have to palette on, and then you have to set it. In setting it, you have to wait for that bitch to dry.
I get it, but you want $200,000. You want $200,000, mamita. Like you want $200,000, mamita, and you are a winner. I don't want to hear it. Listen, I get what you're saying. It makes sense. I totally get it.
So
and this was regular season.
That dry in 5 seconds.
I don't, mamita. Figure it out. You want $200,000. Figure it out or don't do it.
That type of look should set you free.
Mama,
when you go to court, they ask for probable cause. They don't give a fuck about none of the extra shit. We look for probable cause without reasonable doubt. Bitch, that's it. We focus on what the fuck happened here.
The only reason I'm so mad is because she looks so good. Like, just finish it, girl.
Yeah.
I just understood. I just did it because I did it.
But no, the look altogether was great. But I just want to say shout out to Jaida, hire Drew, because she went to nothing to defend you, girl.
Period.
So, with that being said, we're going to move on to someone who did execute their look in the front and the back in all 360.
Ugly ass porcupine.
Messiana, love it. She looked great. I like this. This was good.
Who?
She don't look bad.
She's good.
Yes. So now, okay, we all know that Jinx is never going to be that fashion girl. Like, we don't go to her for the fashions. However, she has elevated, and like they said, like we were thinking, like, how the fuck is Jinx going to do a Spike look? Because it's like when you think Spike, you automatically think that edgy rocker, mohawk type, gothic lifestyle type approach to the fashion. Sister go down with a football shoulder, football pad, Spike porcupine setup, girl, and it still worked in her favor.
Girl, it's the same silhouette as her last dress from last week that she made.
But it was
ain't fair, because then I always got to go back to this, because y'all let Bianca Del Rio come out in that same goddamn dress.
I hate
18 episodes and win.
I hated it every episode.
But bitch, when it's good and when it's done right, what can you say?
It was not done right.
If I'm coming out and I'm delivering pancakes with the crusted edges every time, bitch, you gonna eat them every time, period. Who gonna complain? Now, mind you, it wasn't like extravagant. It was cute. It was Jinx, and it was she understood the assignment. It was cute.
And again, she did not deserve to win this week. All right, moving on from Porcupine Monsoon, we're gonna jump on over to our favorite girl that everybody loves to hate, but you know, she has her moments. Monet Xchange.
This is terrible. It was a trash ass.
I was like,
I'll just keep it real. All of these looks did not wow me this episode. It really didn't give what it was supposed to give, and it kind of fucked me up. And when Monet came out, I was like,
these little ass studs.
What is?
I think we can all blame Jaida again.
Why you say that?
This is all Jada's fault. Hear me out.
Yeah, I dragged into something I ain't even did nothing.
Now why am I in it?
Jada said in the very beginning that this, because nobody's getting eliminated, that this is a chance for everybody to try something new, step outside the box.
No, this was Monet Xchange. This was Monet Xchange. This was Monet Xchange.
Okay, so then
Monet Xchange. The small ass studs was Monet Xchange. That terrible ass wig was Monet Xchange.
Okay.
That ratty ass mug was Monet Xchange. That ugly ass mask was Monet Xchange. And I expected that out of Monet Xchange.
She did give me like when she came out in the runway, I looked at it and I said to myself, I was like, she looked like a nigga again. And like I was like, what is this? It's giving very much like, yo, what's good, fam? Like, I'm like, yo, I don't like this, man. It's not good. It's just that the makeup was bad. The lash was horrible. The lash was really harsh. And
she just gave me a lot of elevated Hot Topic, and I just was not impressed.
Mike Tyson Exchange. We're gonna move on from her.
Oh shit.
All right. Let's talk about my favorite bitch who we love. Where Eddie at? I wish Eddie was here just for Evie's part.
Her one piece gave me very much fine. She got that from Fine Fabrics.
So you don't like it?
I felt like it was a great idea and a great concept. However, it was done very cheap.
I don't know,
girl. For you to be a winner, you could have that one piece that you wore. That's a neoprene stretch fabric. That's something that you can go get from Fine Fabrics for like $5-6 a yard.
What's wrong with that though?
Drew.
The thing that I did not.
We were saying elevated. Evie could have elevated this a little bit more.
So how though? Let's get into this whole concept of her look. First of all, the bitch took spikes and went to fucking A Quiet Place and came as the monster from Quiet Place. Let's get into that. Yeah. Let's get into that reference. And then she made it fashion with the stilts and the fucking point shoes.
It was sickening. It was just the in between. That fabric could have been a little bit more expensive.
So you didn't like the fabric? Yeah.
It could have been, you could have gave me a stoned out to really look like a reptile.
I mean,
but it was green and it was snake skin. How much more reptile?
You know what?
Not snake skin. It was a regular cotton blend material.
Okay.
That material until that was cotton. You looked at that and you saw cotton.
I would say, bitch, that was the fabric of our lives, and I'm not fucking having it.
Literally the fabric of our lives.
Great though. This is great. Like, I don't need Evie to spend $5,000 or something. I don't need that.
Hold Jaida to the same regard. We gonna hold this bitch to the same regard as
wait. Hold up. Her look is complete though. Her look is complete. The makeup is deep.
She went paid $5 a yard for that shit.
And you know what? Jaida could have paid $5 more for $5 more worth of paint. Now,
that paint for a small little circular tube like that is $35 motherfucking dollars.
Jaida has won $100,000 from her living room. Jaida is here for $200,000. Spend the $35.
And Evie oddly has won the same amount. She has been a winner longer than Jaida. She has had a whole residency on Vegas and another show with VH1 with that residency. And now she's back for competing for $200,000. Yeah. That material could have been a little bit more detailed.
But you know what she did do? You know what she did do with all that money? She came to Drag Race with a complete look. Yeah, you wanted more. You wanted stones. Wait a minute. You wanted stones. And she could have gave you stones. And I agree with you on that. I'm like, yeah. But at the end of the day, even without the stones, the look is complete. Without that makeup, Jaida's look was incomplete.
It was.
The only thing that I wanted more from on Evie's look is that I just feel like something was missing up here. It was giving me very helmet, horn, and I just wanted something more up here.
Okay.
Everything else, I dug it. I got into the look. It was great, but
maybe if she had elevated the horn a little higher,
or something.
Whoever your fave is, this one down here, she gonna fight you about it. She gonna fight you about it, and it don't matter. It don't matter if it don't make sense. She gonna fight you anyway. It's cool. Just get ready.
We can do
Your time is coming up because she got me, she got him. It's your turn next, sis. Just wait.
We're gonna talk about somebody that I feel like Drew will not be so biased on. So let's talk about Trinity the Tuck. And it's just nothing you can honestly say about this bitch. It's just not.
She should have won.
It's just not. Like, I have nothing to say about her look. Like, it's just, it was amazing.
I don't know, y'all.
I would have never thought to take this. I would have never thought to interpret it that way.
This look did not wow me.
Okay.
Because if we're talking spikes, plural, we only had one stake. Where were the rest of the spikes?
So it was that one stake. She also had spikes around her neck, and then it was hard to see, but like the side of the gown, like the hem of it, it was like spiked around like the edges of the train.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I didn't.
She has spikes. She has
this big whatever this black moment was that was across the top. And then for me, another thing with Trinity this season, girl, would you please leave the trains at the station? This is the third one.
Bitch,
let's
diversify for all of the drama that
like granted, don't get me wrong, sickening. But this look, it just did. I was like, okay, vampire steak, very innovative, very cute. Love the steak. Other than that, it just didn't give me what I needed. I was just like, I'm all right. Yeah.
I'm not gonna stay here long. I just came to dance. I agree with everything Marlon said. Literally everything he said. Because the biggest thing that took me out of it was whatever this hefty bag fishness was that was going on behind her. Like, I didn't need that at all. Like, that could have really, she could just took that.
What the fuck was
now
that?
She's a bitch when you say my name.
Okay. This as just a leotard? That would have been sickening if she would have had a thigh-high pair of red Louis Vuittons with spikes on them, because I know they got them. That would have been sickening.
Much better than this.
I think what Chase is saying is the look just didn't look clean. It was not well executed. Now, if we want to talk about somebody that looked clean and the look was very well executed, the Vivian.
Bitch.
She did.
Okay.
Nothing to say.
I'm a little biased.
Oh, here she go. Here she
go.
Marlon, can you fight this time? Marlon, can you fight this time, please?
I got it.
Marlon, it's your turn. Okay, go ahead, girl.
Okay. No. Okay. So before I go, I loved the look. However, comma.
No.
It's not however, comma. I just wish it would have been black. I wish she would have done all black, and I wish she would have done.
See, no, because this is my thing. No, because we're not gonna take this bitch back to Hot Topic like Monet did, because that would have been black too. No, because if it was no, Drew, no, listen to me, boo, no. Because if it would have been black, we would have been looking at this bitch like, no, you're giving me basic Catwoman. No.
Let me finish the fantasy.
Give it to him.
Fantasy. If it would have been black, if she would have, what's that scary movie that
Hellraiser?
Where they had the spikes coming out their face. I would have gagged if she would have done some shit like that and had like a septum hanging out of her nose. Like, that would have gagged me. However, I like what she did, because that's her drag.
Mick just did the Hellraiser fantasy in the season finale of season 13. She just did it. And she did it. Yeah, she did it in such a way where it's like, bitch, don't even touch that.
You right.
Yeah, like this girl, this
look was
I'm
very.
Not saying I didn't like the. I love the look. That was my favorite look of the night. I think
like she could have taken that in so many. Like, she could have been very Met Gala, Heavenly Bodies. Bitch, she could have gave you fucking like it was Vivian Westwood. I loved it. I loved the color. All of it was perfect.
I just wanted her to crack that whip better. That's it.
But that I did want.
That had nothing to do with the look. The bitch looked good.
The big ass fucking. Can we talk about the big ass fucking cross? The fucking head. Like, are you?
It looked expensive. It looked so expensive.
Insane?
It was
the choice of the red lip.
Yes,
perfect. It was perfect. And so then we move on to Raja.
No,
now, Raja always gonna give you some Victorian, fucking Gilded Age, throwback Gladiator Pepsi commercial with Beyonce, Britney, and Pink.
We Will Rock You. Yes, Queen. I remember that. Yeah. You know my little gay ass was living for that commercial, right?
Every time.
Let me tell you something. The way this pussy helmet was pumping down the runway, I did not appreciate it. I did not like this at all. I was like, what are you doing?
It was really busy, and it was so many different elements. You couldn't really find the focal point or the connection. It was like I was looking at the pussy, I was looking at the helmet, I was looking at the purple and gold, I was looking at the spiked club she was carrying. Like it was a lot. It was given like unicorn gladiator.
Yeah.
I mean, bitch, we know you got money. You have bought all the Swarovski crystals and thrown them all over this fucking garment, girl. We get it. Damn, like it was so busy. It was so all over the place. I want her to wear clothes that fit. Raja, wear some clothes that contour your body, girl. We know you the auntie. We know you done been here, done that. You done tooted and booted all the girls up your nose down to your toes, bitch. Wear a gown that fits. I'm sick of it.
I want you to stop coming in here with all these motherfucking goddamn shoulder padded crystals and all this shit up here. You know, a famous designer once said, look at yourself in the mirror and take something off. Raja, take 5 things off. Because I was very confuzzled. What the fuck are you doing?
It didn't even move well. When she was walking, it was just bringing focus to like, why was this moving the way that it was? I was like, what is this?
And I think with the placement of it all, it just really did not help our next girl. Shay comes out.
What is
and
this?
She's fucking scooching down the runway. She can't even walk. It's like
this.
I don't know.
This is, you know what it is? I'm gonna tell you what this is, friend. This is the bottom. This is the wrong choice. This is as low as it's gonna get for Shay. There is nothing correct about this, from the makeup to the hair to the fashion to the way it was presented. Like, I'm like, are you delusional? What is this Shea Coulee? I have never seen her look this bad.
Again, I blame Jaida.
What? What? She ready to fight.
Jada put in these girls' head, y'all can try whatever y'all want to. Ain't nobody
We
going
ain't even going
home.
Okay, I can't argue. She did.
This looked
I blame
Jada. Bitch. I don't know what the fuck this was. We got these 2 spiked ass pigtails. Looked like she had this much hair and 5 scrunchies. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Again, if this was on a regular season,
They would have read her.
They'd have chewed her up.
She wouldn't even want
They'd
her.
have chewed her up.
I was still expecting a read. If you go back and you watch the critiques for her runway and you listen to what ruined them, like, then nobody said she looked fabulous. Nobody said she looked great. They were pretty much like creative, innovation,
Gowns. Beautiful gowns.
It is a dress.
Add points to Shea Coulee since she had such a down runway this time. I will say, I will bring up last week's episode. That outfit, that whole look she wore just to go sit on the side of the stage.
Yeah.
B.
Was sickening.
What outfit was that? That outfit don't even matter because
I'm just saying. One thing about Shea Coulee, just like how you had went to bat with Jada,
no, nobody
had, even down to her bank account and her spending $35 versus $5. I'm just
I don't give a fuck about your tip around. Ain't nobody.
Woo! Yes, tip around. Yes, tip around.
You might as well be going out in your drinking wig.
Drinking.
Well,
it's the level of the caps for me. I love it.
Drinking wig. Girl, don't nobody care about what she was wearing on the sidelines.
Jada came out on the main stage.
While Jada was lip syncing and winning $10,000 cash, girl. Don't nobody care what she was wearing in her drinking wig. Don't nobody care.
But she still gave you.
And in the words of my late great hit single, "Let's Move On."
Shit. Oh, word.
And with that being said, bitch, we gonna move the fuck on.
Yeah,
for Jada, and it's just like, look over there.
This was Jaida. Okay, now we can move on.
Oh, my fucking face hurts fucking with y'all today. My face literally hurts.
Yes, so yo,
I'm tired.
Thank you for this free Botox because bitch, we working these muscles today.
So we announced our top two girls, and we got down to y'all get on my fucking.
I love doing this.
So we get down to it. The winners are not what should be, but the actual winners are Jinx Monsoon and the Vivian, the Vivian was very well deserved.
She looked good. She
did.
Yeah, I like the costume. She got it off of Amazon.
Word. I mean, well, you know, Amazon gets the girls together. Bob won in the Amazon outfit, so it's no shade.
It's nothing wrong with it. It's no shade.
Mm-hmm. It's the full turnaround for me.
It's no shade.
First of all, bitch, I'm with Chase. Clock me out, bitch. I am.
It's the punch, and we're done.
No shade. It's no shade. Like
it's all shade. I just want to go on record and say I am tired. Okay, I am tired. TIYURD, tired.
Yes.
This was a lot today, but this was so fun. Oh
you know, it just baffles me that y'all live for certain girls and y'all give Jaida so much slack for showing.
She want to fight.
No, we love Jaida. We always have Jaida, but when it's wrong, it's wrong. You cannot look like me in the back and look like Jaida in the front.
You see. Here's the situation.
Wait, hold on.
So much slack.
Drew, what's your sign again?
I'm a Leo.
Is this a trait of a Leo?
Delusion,
baby.
Delusion. Convince yourself.
Delusion.
Right. So we're gonna get down to it. That's our winners, and the Vivian won the lip sync. So she chooses to block Monet. So everybody at this point who has a star, or has had a star, whatever the case may be, has been blocked, except for Jaida, because she's our newest Legend Star winner. Well, with that being said, shout out to everybody. I had fun.
Shout out to everybody. I had fun.
I gotta be good.
Oh, I'm gonna find that clip, bitch.
Yes.
No way.
Marlon, thank you for joining this week. Drew, thank you for coming on. So happy to have you on. Welcome back anytime. If you want to come back and be biased, you can do that anytime you want to. We love that for you.
Drag her to hell. Yes.
It's just crazy. I feel like it's giving very much Law versus Dominique.
Oh.
I am Barbara.
I am. Yes.
All right.
I love that.
No, for real. Thank you for taking the time out your busy schedule to join us. As always, we love you here at the Sweet Talkers. We love you here at Chase Cassidy. We love you here at Marlon Monroe. That's what I call him. And I love you. So thank you. Thank you so much.
For having me. I love y'all. I told y'all this is a very safe space.
Yes.
How y'all want me to come back?
So yeah, with that being said, thank you all for tuning in for this episode of your favorite RuPaul's Drag Race show, Dragon. Boom, 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 boom.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Remix. As always, please go ahead and like this video, comment. We like this. So this commenting thing, I'm getting better at it. I'll be forgetting between these goddamn Facebook, Instagram, Jack, Grindr notifications. Y'all, it's a lot to talk to.
I mean, he is in a new city. He is in a new city, child. He got to make friends,
Acquaintances.
No, I'm just kidding. But no, y'all, please keep on commenting. We love speaking to y'all, letting us know what you think. But that being said, we'll get the fuck up on out of here. And I'm gonna go wash my hair because it's wash day.
Okay.
And we gonna go and we gonna explore this new city.
Word.
I mean,
It's giving wet and wild today.
Yeah.
And I love y'all. Thank y'all. Till next time.
And going through the most shit because they're covering it up.
Girl, why is you eating my? Sorry. That is my wire. What are you doing? You have toys. Go play with them, girl. Why would you choose my MacBook charger to play with?
He's expensive pussy.